Hey everyone, Adventure Dad here, and I'm going to show you how to get a really cool border like this for some of your, perhaps your Old West or Western theme party invitations, thank you notes. This is a sign that I plan on putting up on the wall for a party, for a Western theme party. Have a bunch of these put up. Great, let's get started and I'll show you how I did this border. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Now what you're going to need is some toilet paper. Yep, toilet paper, you heard me. We're going to, you can use other more expensive things, but for what we're going to be doing, this works actually perfectly. Okay, also you're going to need some kind of chalks. Now, the color we're only really going to be working with is this dark like chestnut. Don't go out and buy a whole set if you can just get one. A lot of times, asking around to crafting friends who do scrapbooking, they'll have some smaller square chalks that they use. You can always ask them because you're not going to need a whole lot, but you will need this color. Okay, now for starters, get a bunch of toilet paper like this. Now I'm starting out with some paper that has already been aged and treated. There are a lot of different techniques out there for aging paper to making it look aged. I like this particular paper because the process they put it through is actually an aging process, so it feels old. It's difficult to see in the camera, but it's not like it doesn't look like someone spilled coffee or tea on it. It actually feels and looks old. There's a link down below where you can get some blank sheets of this. They also have themed like snakes on it, all different kinds of, I think they have like over 100 different themes. At any rate, there's a link below. You can check it out if you're looking for the paper, but I'm assuming you already have some aged paper, but you want to get that really cool border that really makes it look old. Okay, this is what you do. I'm going to take my my darker brown and I'm going to mark up the toilet paper, not on the paper, but the toilet paper. I'm going to show you why not the paper in a second. Okay, now you're going to, in a circular motion, I'm going to be marking it up just like that. Okay, this is a good start. Now notice how I have a piece of paper underneath. If you don't, then that chalk is going to go right onto your surface. Okay, now you're going to do this all around the border. Okay, now as you get further in, you're going to want to do it even more, because that is going to make sure you have a really smooth gradation. Okay, never mind if it's pulling off a lot from the side, because we're going to go back over that. As you're going through, you may need to start using different parts of the toilet paper bunch because it gets a little frayed and kind of unraveled. That's fine. That's why I use toilet paper. It's nice and cheap. Okay. You're going to go all around the border, okay? Once you've gone all around the border, let's assume that I have. Now, you're going to pick this up. Now I'm only going to get the edge. Watch. See that? Okay. That's going to make it just a tad bit darker on the edge, which is what you want. Okay. See how that looks? Looks really, really cool. This was actually, for those of you that are wondering, I found this image online. I went and printed it on the blank paper that I got. I just thought it looked cool. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and finish all the edges, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, we've finished here, and as you can see, I got all the edges. Looks really great. I really love the way this looks. It adds to the just the overall effect of the Old West. I just love it. Now, I did say that there would be a way to avoid. Now, you saw how I rubbed it in on, and I put it on the toilet paper first. Now, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you put it directly on the paper instead of the toilet paper. Because the temptation is going to be, oh, I'm just going to color this, then I'm going to get some toilet paper, and then I'm going to go ahead and rub it. Now, this is what happens. I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but you can actually see the markings of where this touched that. And it's not going to look as organic and smooth as if you applied it directly from the toilet paper onto the paper. So avoid the temptation from marking it first and then rubbing it, because again, you will have markings. Even if they're slight, it's enough to kind of not make it look as nice as just go ahead and just putting it on the toilet paper first and then rubbing it. Great. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and have fun at your next party. Take care, guys.